she is. Fortress of Dawn.
They've set up turrets. We need to take them down. The team up ahead has run into a grounder. Expect a lot of entrenched Dominion near the fortress. One less turret to worry about. They must be gating in.
Then we better shut them down.
There's many energy signatures in the courtyard. Head for the fortress doors. The gate's connected to those anchors. Break that and we shut this down. That's it. Take them all out and we can cut off the Dominion reinforcements. Gate's connected to those anchors. Break that and we shut this down. Good work. Don't let up. I'm not picking up any more anchors. You're good to target the gate itself.
Nice work. Look at that thing burn.
What's that? Praise? From Alec?
Find the locking mechanism. If I'm right, the general signet should open the door just like a key.
Welcome to the Fortress of Dawn.
I can't believe we're seeing this.
You're the first to stand in this spot for centuries. Look around. I want to see all of it. This was one of the Legionnaires, I think.
What's this?
That's a funerary urn. A Legionnaire is buried in here.
What is that?
Something of Arden Vasa's. I'm certain of it.
I swear I've seen this design before.
Behold the doors of might. Whosoever wishes them open, place your signet. The trial of might shall separate the weak from the worthy. So says Arden Vasa.
Arden Vasa? Is that really his voice? Over there. That looks like you could plug the signet in, doesn't it?
Only one way to find out.
Can you get a closer look at that?
You think yourself worthy to claim a place among the Legion of Dawn Knights? Then know this. A true Legionnaire must be tested. The greatest of us all, Helena Tarsis, lured her foes into battle at a place of her choosing. There, she brought them ruin and destruction through strength and guile. Prove yourself. Walk the path of General Tarsis. Bring forth your greatest foe. May your might prevail against the darkness.
Faye, what just happened? Faye?
The Urgoth brought death and misery upon countless generations. Strongest of the foes of humanity, Tarsis made it her life's work to shatter their grip upon the world. The Urgoth outnumbered the Legion 100 to 1, and yet we had no fear. For our general held a secret power, and she knew to wait for the right moment to unleash it. The Urgoth fell upon us like night itself. Then Tarsis unleashed the voice of heaven upon them. The mountains bowed to her will. In a great chorus of thunder, humanity's foe was crushed. You passed the test. Before your might, the greatest of foes crumble. Yet more trials lie before you, Lancer. Go forth. May the path lead you to the dawn.
There. Connections re-established. Where were you?
I fought a Titan, but I never left this spot somehow.
It's a gateway device. That's why I lost our link.
Whatever it was, I used up real ammo in there. Another part of the legend of General Tarsus.
It's likely another gateway device. Be ready.
Comes to an end for you here, as it did for our general, as it does for us all. Your inevitable death awaits you, Lancer. Go forth to face it.
Wait, the path comes to an end? Is this the last stand of General Tarsus?
To race her enemy to helpless Antium, Tarsis took only a handful of knights. They had swiftness, but the enemy had overwhelming strength, and yet Tarsis held her ground. The Legionnaires stood against the might of the Urgoth horde. For if they wavered, if their fragile line broke, Antium would fall, and countless others with it. Tarsis met the Urgoth leader in battle, and was struck a mortal blow. Even as Tarsis knew her life was ending, she fought on. As her life's blood ebbed, she drove the enemy back. the test, under the weight of inevitable death, you did not break. Arise and go forth, Lancer. One more trial awaits you. May the path lead you to the door.
You're back. What happened?
I reenacted the Battle of Antium, except with the Dominion instead of Urgoth, I think.
You've never seen a real Urgoth. The trial is like a pattern, and your mind fills in the details.
I'm fighting my own memories, and they're kicking the crap out of me. Great.
Behold the doors of valor. Whosoever wishes them opened, place your signet. The trial of valor shall separate the true lancers from the false. So says Arden Vasa.
Faye? I don't know if I can do this. I don't have much left. My armor's a mess. I'm running low on ammo, and who knows what's next?
Hey, this is what freelancers are all about. You can do this.
I hope so. My javelin?
You come to the final test. Prove your valor. A great calamity dwelled in the heart of the land, threatening to unweave the fabric of the world itself. So Helena Tarsis set forth to meet it in its own lair, where it was strongest, to end its rampage forever. Go forth, Lancer. Seek out and stop disaster in its tracks, if you dare.
How? I don't even have a weapon.
You don't need one.
You're out of time! Silence it!
It's not working.
You're about to get eaten! I'll put you back into it!
Got it!
The path of valor is well-traveled ground for you, I think.
I can't move.
Your suit's overheating!
I'm gonna die!
Stay calm or you'll lock up.
Don't wait fire! This is bad!
You have been tested. Again and again.
Get back to the Strider. This mission is over.
Look at this thing! We have to silence the Cenotaph.
We have to get out of here.
Think about Miller and Adair. All the others. You being a coward.
I'm no coward.
You're past the point of testing now. There is only one place left for you to go.
Remember this. Might can conquer a moment. Resolve can outlast a day. But valor must renew with every dawn. Walk the path, Lancer of the Legion.
You're back. That was fast.
Actually, that trial took 2 years to get through.
But you passed.
So far. Is that what I think it is? I'm getting a closer look.
Be careful.
The javelin of General Tarsus. Something's wrong here. What?
Faye? Alec, I can barely hear you. Faye, are you seeing this? Faye, are you there?
Faye can't hear you.
Owen!
Oh dear. Javelin not working, huh? That's a shame. Click.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, come on, Max. Isn't it obvious? Hello, gorgeous. Nice! It is finally my time. No more waiting, no more putting me on the sideline. If I side with a monitor, he'll leave the fort alone.
How can you help the Dominion? You know what they've done.
I know exactly what they've done. We can't beat them.
Owen, stop! Damn it. Well, this is bad. Go ahead, rip me a new one.
Could be better, yeah. Amplifier's glitching, and I'm not sure what that son of a bitch did to the motor. Strider's frozen in place until we get it fixed.
What about Faye? Is she all right?
I'm analyzing the damage to the Strider's system.
Hey, no talking until I get the connection fixed. Do you want to start a fire?
So, we're stuck here while Owen gets away. And I thought things couldn't get any worse.
Slow down, will you? Right now, you're in no shape to go chasing after him. Give me a hand with this, would you?
We need to get the Strider moving. We need to do something to stop them.
Flyers. See, that has always been your problem. You focus on what's up ahead instead of where you are.
Where I am is in the middle of the mess I made. I brought Owen aboard, and look at what happened.
Tape. How do you think you did this by yourself? Lone hero screws up again. Give me the... damn. Yeah. This is my Strider. Nobody boards without my say-so. Hell, Faye can read people like a book, and she didn't even see this one coming soon enough. Try the connection now. You're a damn good freelancer. The best I've ever seen, maybe. But you're not smarter than me and Faye put together, and you don't have eyes in the back of your head. Quit jumping in front of bullets that ain't been fired.
They have the Javelin. So, what? We watch while the Monitor captures the Cenotaph?
I'm sorry, I got distracted. I should have caught the sabotage during my routine armor checks.
Enough guilt, you're both killing me. We got work to do.
What work? It's over.
No, not quite. The Javelin they stole won't work. I got a good look at the General's armor. It's like no Javelin I've ever seen. I can only speculate on what some of the systems did or might still do.
Faye, just spill it already.
I think most of the seals are key to the General's signet.
And the Dominion can't run the suit properly without it.
Slows them down, but doesn't help us any.
Slowing them down might be enough. I have the info we pulled from the Fortress of Dawn's library, and I got that up-close look at the Javelin itself.
Wait, Faye, are you suggesting we build our own Javelin of Dawn?
Not the whole Javelin, just the relevant seals, but yes.
Give me the plans, I can build it.
So you're Arden Vasta for us now?
Why not? I've built whole javelins from scraps before. Now we're just gonna make a couple seals. Might have to jump over a few flaming chimeras first, but we'll get it done.
Hey, flaming chimera jumping is chapter 1 of the Freelancer Handbook.
Get your javelin ready. I got a drive to fix. We're still in this race, people. Oy, 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 oy.
Now here's where it gets fun. Time to make a statement.
I want this javelin running smooth. for handy compounds?
This Owen business is serious. Where is he?
I don't know.
That's what I thought you'd say.
Then why ask?
No harm in checking. After all, he was your cipher.
Yeah, he was my cipher. Not anymore.
Let's cut to the chase. You teamed up with a traitor.
You think I was in on it? I've been risking my life out there. I don't need you questioning my loyalty.
Don't get overheated. I was just looking for more information on your cipher.
You want intel on Owen? He likes sandwiches. We good?
Yeah, we're good. Don't forget, it's my job to question everything and everyone.
You like telling me that.
It's true. I do trust you. I hope you can believe that.
Sure. Hey, Zell. Keeping busy?
You're not the only one that keeps me on my toes.
Just your favorite.
Of course.
What's on the docket? Basic repairs?
Always. Plus, I'm refurbishing the inner lining of Wraith's Javelin. And Sentinel Hayden's getting extra lumbar support whether he likes it or not. It's an easy ad.
Small comforts make a big difference.
People underestimate that. Those comforts make life better out there, even if you don't notice it every day. I like to think that matters. Especially since my son told me he's going to be a freelancer.
How old is he?
11. He'll want to be a dozen things before I have to worry. But I still worry.
There are risks, sure. But there's nothing like being out there helping people, seeing the world. Flying, it's not the worst dream for a kid to have.
You're not wrong. The world's chaos. If he can dream about good things that could come out of it, why not let him? Tomorrow we'll want to be a Koroks teamer anyway.
Besides, if he becomes a freelancer, you'll have his suit in top shape. That should give you some peace of mind.
Not sure that works when you're the pilot's mother. It barely works with the rest of you.
Because we're your favorites?
Always.
Freelancer. My favorite customer.
Thought I'd drop by, say hello. So, I'm surprised you never took up flying a javelin, Prospero.
I told you that story about the Titan we followed? Well, after that, I gave the Lancer thing a shot.
I bet you were a pretty good one.
Well, yeah. My aim was pretty wicked. It's just...
What?
It's hard to be a freelancer from the ground. I'm only telling you this because I like you. But it freaked me out. I'm afraid of heights.
You just need to get used to it. Give it some time. You adjust.
You can't adjust to hurtling through the air faster than a wyvern ever dreamed, looking down, then realizing the only thing between you and the ground is nothing.
Don't look down then.
Too late. By that point, you slammed into a cliff and smeared bits of yourself all over the place.
Best not to overthink it.
Oh, I had plenty of thoughts at the time. Most of them involving language I shouldn't repeat. But the one that mattered was this. If I couldn't fly, I had to help those who do.
What'd you decide?
I'd seen that Titan. I knew what this world could throw at us. So, I decided to throw it right back. Deliver some of our own fearful awe. Prospero style.
You had the right idea. Instill confidence, not just in the freelancers, but in the people we need supporting us.
Thank you for that. Some folks think I'm just another merchant with something to sell.
You're selling victory.
Now you're thinking like me. It's all about presentation.
You sold me. I'll see you later, Prospero.
Till next time.
What do you mean we can't go view the ruins?
Enclave's success needs to be shared, right? All of us getting out there, getting the work done. That's what it's about.
Hey, how are things here?
We got freelancers going in and out, work getting done. I got reports and charts flying all over. Never dull. How about...
I'm out there doing what I love.
No argument there. Good attitude, clear head. They get you through.
You'd know. If anyone's got a good...
Hey, I'm as human as anyone.
What's yours?
Truth time. All right, that's fair. The Heart of Rage mission, a few years back. I was supposed to go too. I did. Someone took my place. They lost the cipher. Maybe their life. That doesn't compare to you, but...
You felt guilty?
Yeah.
It wasn't your fault.
I know that now. But hey, I appreciate it. We have... Okay, enough of my sobs.
Sounds good.
You got it. Hey, buddy, got the latest reports if you're interested.
What's going on, Faye?
Perfect timing. Our food just arrived.
What do we need snacks for? Not that I'm complaining.
Get comfy.
You're starting me in the middle?
I thought we should start with one of the good bits. We can always go back later.
So this show's your favorite, right? What do you like about it?
Radio shows are often static. The adventures are formulaic. In Dawn Guard, people change. They grow over the course of...
You want them to get worse over time?
Hating characters is the most fun.
There's too many Anzu to fight, Walker. We'll never make it
Sure.
out.
Hawking's my favorite. And the Cypher, of course, but she...
I'll watch for them then. Wait, it ended with rocks falling? How could it end with rocks?
It's a cliffhanger. Radio shows always do that.
How will they shoot an avalanche?
Maybe they don't solve every problem by shooting something.
I can't imagine living like that.
That's what makes it good escapism. We'll do this again soon. Hopefully before we hit the Cataclysm. The next one will make a believer of you. Just you wait.
Save us a couple, Anzu. Walker.
What did you think of Dawn Guard? If you're not an action fan, maybe we'll try Detective Hobbs.
It is only right a freelancer is the first to enter the fortress.
Thanks. We're really gonna build our own Javelin of Dawn? You think we can pull this off?
What I say about looking too far ahead. Focus on the here and now. Right now, we need materials and information. That means we need connections.
Corvus gave me this job. Can't they help us out?
When was the last time a government agency got anything done fast?
Point taken. So, connections. Who do we need?
Arcanists are the obvious one. Weird and impossible are their specialties.
I already have an Arcanist contact, Matthias Sumner. I'll see what he can do for us.
Good. Next is the Sentinels. They've got Portia. She's supposed to be a bigwig.
Huh.
Worth finding out, right? Meanwhile, they're...
What do we need?
We need some kind of metal.
I have to hunt down a Titan? You weren't kidding.
Scars are always scavenging around Shaper ruins. They might have found our metal, too.
Your run-of-the-mill Scar won't have a Titan heart stashed away.
The Scar, I might. Maybe Luminary.
Great. So I'll either...
Hey, we got this. You still want to keep talking to me, huh?
Maybe I'm a glutton for punishment.
Hey, the thorniest flower smelled best.
Really? Weeds have thorns, too.
But not my winning personality. Why do you think Faye sticks around?
I'm guessing you've got some secret...
Ah, no secret. There's plenty for... Though, truth is, Faye can't shake that day.
I don't think you're free of it either.
A lot of people died that day.
Nothing you could do.
Still wonder. You pulled me.
Halleck, you would have died.
Yeah, I suppose. So Adair and Miller bought it instead. It's a fight that never... Faye says we have a mutual hobby. I think we both just like have...
Helps to have a shoulder to cry on.
Oh, you see tears in these eyes? With Faye, it's what she heard. So what's the harm in having company?
Never getting past it?
What? You think I can't get by on...
Good to see you, free.
The freelancer that survived the Heart of Rage? I thought you'd be...
What?
I thought you'd be bigger. Hey! Thief! One sec. I was 3 steps away, Carney. You had no chance. I got this! Everything's fine.
Hey, we can do this later.
My aunt disappeared in the jungle.
I'm sorry to hear that. I don't find missing people.
It was 10 years ago. She's dead now.
I don't find missing corpses either.
That's not what I'm after. Ever heard of the Emerald Abyss? A jungle region where dozens of people have vanished. Including my aunt, a royal cartographer. Gone without a trace.
A royal cartographer?
Not just any, the best. Beautiful. My aunt left a journal. She was onto something big. No. Legend has it, the first time anyone vanished in the Emerald Abyss was the same day the Heart of Rage appeared.
And that's why I'm here.
Right. That time you went into the Heart, yeah, an entire merchant caravan was never heard from again.
My lady.
My aunt's journal proves there's a connection between the Heart of Rage and the Emerald Abyss. One of the world's biggest mysteries just waiting for us to solve. So, you in?
I need to see that journal.
Sentinel Dax!
Damn it. Don't go anywhere. Commander!
What is going on here?
Keeping the streets safe, sir. Notice this undesirable entering the premises. Stole that citizen's bag.
That is not your job. You file reports. At your desk, you... It's no matter. Your family has ordered you home.
To Antium?
Immediately.
Beautiful.
Come with me. Now!
I'll contact your cipher. We'll set up a meet, explain everything, okay?
There she goes. Lady Adaxia Mirava Ladell. Third in line for the throne of Antium. A glorious sight.
What? You mean Dax?
Of course. Lady Adaxia is the most eligible unmarried woman in the world. She will be mine. They should have kept the crown and signet name. Can't class, you know? For one lousy week. Don't call it that.
If Dax is third in line for the throne, what's she doing with the Sentinels?
I abhor gossip, but her family forced her to join. Something about learning discipline?
Doesn't seem to be working out.
Exactly why she'll need someone reliable at her side.
And you're volunteering.
I made the journey in person to show commitment. I hope she appreciates my sacrifice.
I'm sure you'll be duly rewarded.
I better. None of her other suitors braved this backwater.
Yes, you're very brave.
Sarcasm. How very lower class. Good day to you.
Hey, Max. How's business?
Business is great. Loads more people are stopping by. Of course, they're claiming the Dominion's coming and we're all gonna die, so it might not stay good.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh, I never bet against the house. So what'll it be this time, freelancer?
My friend Faye brought a tape player in here. hard would it be to get more Dawn Guard episodes?
Dawn Guard, huh? They make that one in Antium. Radio broadcast doesn't reach that far. For it to play here, someone's got to bring tapes by Strider. Slow. Expensive.
So the answer is hard. Okay. I'll owe you a favor. You can collect it whenever you want.
You got a deal. You might regret not putting any limits on that one, though. All sorts of things I could use a spare freelancer for. Some of them are even legal.
Well, now I'm a little worried.
Relax. I won't ask you to pants Commander Vool. Probably.
Make that extremely worried.
Come back later. I'll get your tapes. It'll be fine. More or less.
How'd it go with Sentinel Dax?
You could have told me I was meeting royalty.
Ha! Where's the fun in that?
Dax gave us a location outside the walls. Meet her there when you're ready.
Freelancer, you're back. Okay.
Nice to see you too, Bryn.
This might actually be a good thing.
Might?
A few beacons have gone quiet in the wilderness and we're short-handed. Those beacons are vital to my work here. If they're broken...
So I should go fix your beacons.
Ah, perfect. I'm so glad.
My pleasure.
Good, good. I'll talk to you in the...
No problem.
Hello, my name's Amal, and I'm your bartender. Freelancer.
Nice to meet you.
Did you recognize my voice when I said freelancer?
Was I supposed to?
Well, I was in season 1 of Dawn.
Really? What was your character?
Sentinel 2. Sentinel 1 got to open the gate, but I was always at his
Just in the first season?
Yeah, in the second to the last episode of season 1, I got killed by a scorpion.
It's too bad.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe you'll get another shot.
Hey, you're pretty smart.
Okay.
So there's this lady that comes to the bar and...
What makes you think that?
She said, and I quote, "I'm super..."
So what's the problem?
First, she's married. Second, I am terrible at saying no. How do you...
Just pretend you're playing a character who's great at saying no.
That's a great idea. I'll act my way. I think my character will be firm, but friendly.
Sounds like you got this.
If I ever get into a jam...
Great.
I hate puddles. Hello, Freelancer.
Hello, Brindle.
I don't expect your support, but it's my job to create change. So we should discuss a matter that impacts you as a freelancer.
All right.
I wouldn't be so casual. If we don't deal with this...
So what are we looking at?
The Javelin launch deck has no safety.
This is ridiculous. You're wasting my time.
That's easy to say when you're nice and safe in a Javelin. Did you know Arlik Janky slipped off the edge?
No, I did not know that.
Why would you? He broke both legs, 1 index finger, 3... And he makes a whistling sound when he breathes.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, support my proposal.
But javelins might catch on the railings when they launch.
That's a good point. I've got it. Tethered safety harnesses.
You're welcome.
I only wish the rest of this fort shared your concern.
Freelancer.
Hi.
I've been hoping to meet you. I understand you've done good work for Tassin.
I didn't realize that was common.
Sorry, I work for Corvus. My name's Nadira. Tassin and I are colleagues. She mentioned you're helping out against the Dominion.
Just trying to do my part.
Sounds like a pretty big... I wonder if you'd speak with my husband.
What do you need?
It's unusual. His name is Leighton. He was once a spy himself, and he has but he won't open up to me. And since you're cleared for...
No harm in trying.
That's how I look at it. Talking can't...
Why won't he discuss this with you?
I've tried. I think it's shame. He's become more distant. Aloof.
Maybe he'll unburden himself to a stranger. Can't promise anything. I'm no psychologist.
That's okay. I'm not looking for an expert.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Thank you.
What have you been up to?
You'll love it. Okay, it's called the Manifold.
And it does what, exactly?
For years, I'd heard of it. Never encountered one, never... Right here.
And you think it'll amplify...
Precisely. Not to worry. Once we find... First, the Manifold. Then we boost your Javelin.
It's a little more complicated than that.
Details. Heard Tassin mumbling about the Dominion? Did you know I once hid in a mound of rotting fungus to avoid one of their patrols? Rashes for days.
Freelancer, Patching in Sentinel Dax.
Dax, hope I haven't kept you waiting.
Yeah, about that. I'm not gonna make it. Bull buried me under a mountain of paperwork.
Should I turn around?
No. I can walk you through it from here. There's a camp nearby. Head to it.
As you wish, Your Highness.
Please don't call me that.
Exactly how did you end up in Fort Texas?
Mercedes claimed he was a better shot than me. I proved him wrong.
How? In a duel, obviously. You shot him?
Barely grazed his shoulder. He was a total baby about it. Long gone. Dead end or new lead?
Dax, wheel direction, please?
Oh, sorry. Thinking. See if you can get the power back on. It'll be easier to search the camp. There! The generator. That should get the camp back up and running.
You know, Chapter 1 of the Freelancer Handbook doesn't mention generators.
Well, Chapter 2 has entire pages on the subject. Power restored.
Nice. Look around. See if they left something behind. Ready?
Yep.
A member of your team found an archive.
Is that what we're looking for?
It could be. Won't know until I see what's on it.
Hey, can you process the data?
I've never seen an archive so disorganized. This might take a while. Freelancer, I can only do this when you're in range.
I know I make this look easy, but it's really not.
Freelancer, I can only do this when you're in range. I can only do this when you're in range. Done. Sending analysis to Sentinel Dax. We should secure the area before moving on.
This is great. This is... Oh? Not what I'm looking for. But it's okay. I know where to go next.
I'm all ears.
The archive is transmitting a signal nearby. That must be the place.
Renata, picking up radio chatter.
You're breaking up. Sounds like trouble. He's a big boy. He can take care of it.
Outlaw mentality right there.
Outlaws? Beautiful. This is the place.
I don't know. Sounds like they're having trouble.
They're idiots, and not our problem. The signal's inside.
But I thought you said... Aren't we looking for outlaws?
No, we're looking for a cipher link. Didn't I tell you?
No?
Oh, no wonder you were confused.
Trying to solve the mystery of people vanishing in the Emerald Abyss.
We are.
Then why am I in a creepy cave looking for a cipher link?
Because the signal directed us here, and...
No, I mean, how is this link connected to the Emerald Abyss?
Oh, it has intel on it.
What intel?
Important intel.
Dax?
Look, if I had all the answers, it wouldn't be a mystery.
Damn it! Where the hell are they?
Oh, that's what's been troubling the outlaws. Ursix. Pretty nasty.
Closing in on the signal?
I think so. It's on the move. Do you think? Is it possible the Ursix ate the link?
I swear to God, if I have to dig through poop.
Okay, number one, feces is the professional term. And number two, I said it's moving.
What kind of weird shit do you have?
Belly of the beast.
Please, Jax.
Sorry.
Couldn't resist.
Ursix on
Your6. Get it? Ursix? Your6?
hilarious. Signal's pointing to her, by the way.
Of course it is!
I mean, feces.
Look at me.
I can't help you if you're gonna be picky.
I'll analyze the link's intel and send it to Dax.
Beautiful. We can discuss back at Fort Tarsis.
Freelancer, I sent the link's intel to Dax. She's waiting for you at her apartment.
Hello there. Sorry, didn't mean to bother you.
No, it's okay. I'm Merelda. I drift sometimes. Not so long ago, I'd paint a scene like this. But now my hands ache too much, so mostly I just watch.
It can be fun, imagining who they are, their story.
It's true. Sometimes you don't even have to imagine. There's a man who strolls the market pocketing...
Imagine what happens when he's caught.
Oh, I'm waiting for it. Would make a great painting.
Expecting someone?
My daughter. Serana.
Has she been gone long?
A while. Her patrol hasn't...
I'm a freelancer. I might know something about it. Where were they patrolling?
Freemark.
Oh. Was it recently?
It's been a long time. They were...
Freemark was attacked by the Dominion.
Was it?
About 10 years ago.
I'm sure she got out.
Well, no reason she couldn't have. Anything's possible.
See, you understand. That's what I keep telling people.
How long have you been waiting?
My sister says too long. She left Fort Tarsis for Antium years ago. I have to be here when Serana gets back.
Any other family?
It's just Serana and me. But I was young once. She probably met some boy. It's kind of you to ask. Most people are strangers these days. Not many talk to an old woman. Or buy her paintings.
I wish you luck with Serana. I hope you hear.
I better.
Go easy on her. Goodbye, Merelda.
Hey, does this look like it's infected?
Hey! I learned something about a certain...
I doubt it.
Yeah, right. Brace yourself, because this is gonna hit you pretty... Sentinel Dax is actually...
Everyone in the fort knows that.
Really?
Yes, it's common knowledge.
Oh, well...
It was the first 50 times I heard it.
Okay, I hear you. But you're still gonna come to me for all your
I never did. No.
Woo! Good, okay.
No.
I get it. Next time...
Okay, please don't hate me, but that link, the one you...
Got elbow deep in Ursix for?
More like wrist deep, but yeah. It didn't have all the intel I needed.
Again? But you said...
I know. I messed up. Remember my aunt's journal?
The one that proves there's a connection between the Heart of Rage and the Emerald Abyss?
Yeah. It was stolen.
What? When?
Like, 2 months ago.
Why didn't you say so?
Because I thought we could steal the information back without facing the thieves head on.
The outlaws in the cave. They're the ones who took the journal.
Sort of. They work for the guy who took it. A jerk named Talon.
How did this happen?
Minor details. What's done is done. We just gotta keep moving forward.
Okay.
We ambush Talon and steal back the journal.
And you'll show up this time.
You make me sound so flaky. Of course I'll be there.
Is this your work?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I scraped that together with what I remembered from my aunt's research. It charts the routes of the caravans that vanished.
This is really good, Dax.
You don't have to sound so surprised. Aunt Cordea taught me a thing or two.
Gotta say, you seem a much better...
Hey, I'd be a great sentinel at the command...
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
Hey, I am so glad you came in today.
I am all.
Thanks for asking. I want to run something by you.
Do I have a choice?
Your suggestion for dealing with that aggressive lady was perfect. She told me she respects me now as a bartender.
That's great.
But now, I want to ask you about a woman who moved in across the lane from me. Her name's Karila, and she's really nice and...
So, what's the problem?
Okay, she says there's a package coming for her, and if she's not...
What did you tell her?
Here's the thing, she's beautiful, but what do you think I should do?
You're probably just nervous because she's pretty.
Yeah, why not? I was worried her friendliness and looks and dark, smoky eyes.
They probably still are.
Thanks for the advice.
You're welcome.
Ah, oh yeah, that's
Hello. You're a freelancer, aren't you?
Do we know each other?
Word gets around. There was a time my job was to...
Huh. So that...
A spy. Nadira's husband. I think she spoke to you?
Right.
This isn't awkward. A grown man prodded into making friends.
She said you were a spy. You must have been one of Tassin's people.
Not quite. I was fighting her people. Dominion. Ex-Dominion. I see Nadira failed to mention that.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I defected.
I respect that. The Dominion are a pretty...
Yeah, that's easy to say when you're outside of it, but inside, a man's conscience is never allowed to take root. Like this monitor you've been dealing with. I know his kind well.
I can't imagine.
It's a chorus of one. People forced to sing the same notes. Control, tyranny.
Sounds like hell.
I ran from it. Any life in Bastion had to be better than...
Most people here are just trying to make their way.
Yes, decent people. Decency is a commodity in...
So you're a spy and a...
It was my wife who said that, the day I defected to Corvus. She debriefed me. I fell for Nadira before the day was even out.
Must have been one hell of a day.
She was a light at the end of a very dark... Here was a woman who'd fought in the same shadows I had, yet...
What about you? Was your conscience intact when you defected?
It was... lost. Nadira... Meeting her was...
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry.
Nadira mentioned that.
She thinks talking about the past will help.
Well, until next time.
Yes, I'm still learning to make friends.
Hey, Alec.
You know, people always tell me, Alec, your good looks and charm, you could be a governor or something.
Which people?
You know, people. And I say no thanks. A governor doesn't get their hands dirty figuring out how the world works. Freelancers do. Don't ever forget that.
It's one of the things I like about this job.
Like my old javelin I'm fixing up. The seal, the gateway, they're all part of a finely crafted machine. Tune it proper. Forget to oil a gear and it's just a hunk of metal.
What about the world?
Just a fancy machine. They think there's more to it. The anthem and all. I think the Shapers like to tinker. It's what the relics are for.
Hopefully, the Shaper's plans were to make things run.
I think it works both.
How so?
Well, the mechanic in me sees a world tuned for both life and death. Both can.
I figured you'd hate the Shapers.
I got enough problems. I don't want to hate the whole damn world, too. Figured being a freelancer is a way to prove...
You should have been an Arcanist.
Huh, right. A lot more fun trick...
Exactly. I've marked a potential ambush site. Your team's coming up on the Strider. Patching in Dax.
Dax, are you in position?
Yeah, about that.
Seriously.
I got stuck with patrol duty. I'm not a freelancer. I can't just tell the commander to shove off.
All right. Just stand by for support.
Talon's a popular guy.
I don't see him. These guys are all scrub league. This is all my fault.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Check the Strider. Maybe it'll have another lead. They're not random. It's a map.
What?
How? My patrol's nearby. I'll explain in person.
In person? Really?
Just bring it to me. Freelancer, over here.
Here it is. Still looks like squiggles to me.
Because you're only seeing half the picture. You need a key, an overlay to show you the rest.
How do you know this?
My aunt taught me. It's an old cartography trick to hide locations. In this case, probably Talon's main camp. That.
How do we get the overlay?
Best guess. Another Strider.
How many Striders does this guy have? Hey, check the routes. Is there one nearby?
There is actually. Sending it now. We found the Strider, but it's been ambushed by a Titan.
Today is not a good day for Striders.
Hey,
The Titan took care of the hard part. Now, you just gotta find a way inside without it killing you. That's always the rub.
Won't budge. Battery's fried. Check the wreckage for a replacement.
Maybe take out the Titan first. Just a thought.
Replace the battery.
It's still not working.
Power flow needs a full reset. Titan really did a number on her when it attacked.
Which it's still doing, by the way. Got it, Dax. Thanks for your input.
Welcome.
This Strider better have the overlay.
It will. I have a good feeling.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better.
That did it. Door should open now.
Yes, okay. Get the overlay.
We found another scroll. Putting the images together. Well, what do you know? Dax was right.
If it happens again, she'll catch up with a broken clock.
Hey, I can hear you.
Marking Talon's base.
Got it. On my way.
Let's see who gets there first.
What about your patrol?
They'll be fine.
We're approaching the camp.
Dax, where are you?
Beating your ass there.
Just don't start without me.
Look who decided to show up!
It's our winner. Never would have guessed. Where's Talon?
Coward barricaded himself inside. We'll have to take out the camp's defenses to reach him. Focus on the turrets.
Dax, you okay? This thing was built to take a few hits, right?
He's not getting up.
You see that? He's so badass. Just watch your six. You mean her six?
This is so much. Is it over? Already?
Stay back! I'm warning you! Don't tell me that's Talon. No, just a worm. He won't be a problem. How do you...
Come on, let's finish this.
Hey, that's far enough.
No one has to get hurt. Whoa, 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 whoa. All we want is that journal.
I know. Talon gave me one job. Make sure you don't get it.
Did Talon give you permission to burn it?
No. Maybe. Shut up!
Okay. Why does Talon even want that journal?
Because it's a treasure map. All those missing people carried valuables into the jungle. And when I find them, I'll be rich. You shouldn't have chased me, Dex.
You shouldn't have robbed me, Talon.
It's what I do. You knew that when you hired me.
You hired these people? That's how they got your journal?
It's hard to do background checks out here. Besides, Talon used to be a Sentinel.
And now he's been reduced to this.
And you die first.
Talon! The journal!
Toss it here!
Hey!
Look out! Is that your hand?
No, it's mine.
Move it, now. Okay. Which way did Talon go? Commander! How'd you find us?
I followed the smoke. Passed by what was left of your javelin.
I can explain.
No! You're done. There's someone waiting at Fort Tarsus to take you home.
Commander, wait. This journal belonged to my aunt. It can solve the mystery of the Emerald Abyss. Hey!
Give it back.
Consider yourself lucky that you still have a javelin, freelancer.
At least Talon doesn't have the journal.
He doesn't need it anymore. Just didn't want you to have it. He's so far ahead. You should just give up.
Give up? Yeah, not what I do. Good.
Dax!
We'll figure it out. Just meet me back at the port.
Now here's where it gets fun. Time to make a statement.
Dax has been escorted to her apartment. Should I patch her through?
Go ahead, Faye.
Freelancer, I've got an escape plan, but we still need my aunt's journal.
Dax, you really need to work on your whispering skills.
What? I'm like a rabbit in the night.
Uh-huh. Does Will still have the journal?
As far as I know, tried to get it back, but he says I can't be trusted with that book of nonsense. You might have more luck, though.
It's worth a shot.
Hello again, Merelda. Still people watching?
There you are.
I didn't know we had plans.
All that time in Freemark. You haven't had a home-cooked meal in years. The Serana I knew never turned down grilled gazik.
Serana?
The name I gave you the day I brought you into this world. No wonder I never heard from you.
Honestly, I'm a little worried about you, ma'am.
Of course I am. And ma'am?
Well, it's just that...
It wasn't easy, Serana. But deep down, somehow it would bring my...
I'm sorry you went through all...
It's okay. There's no grilled gazik. I went vegetarian.
Sorry.
Seems like yesterday you were playing with your javelin. Now look at you.
There's no better job.
Thank your father.
Where is Dad?
I guess you wouldn't know. I still have his ashes.
Of course.
His ashes were all I had.
You're never alone.
None that loved me. I want to hear all about your...
Of course.
Halleck is here.
Freelancer. My husband Leighton said you spoke to him.
Right. The spy who defected.
I'm sorry I didn't mention that. I only see him as Leighton. I forgot his past can still scare people.
Seems like it's still scaring him too.
That's the problem. Tassin had me debrief him when he came over. It was clear right away that his work for the Dominion... I've been hoping he can reinvent...
That's a good thing about
I told Leighton that. He says it depends.
Such as?
He...
Whatever he did, I still think he deserves another chance.
I'm glad to hear it.
Was there a price for his second chance?
He gave us years of Dominion.
And apparently along the way he fell for you.
I was just doing my...
Except now you're married to him.
I saw who he really was.
Not exactly love at first sight.
No, but he was haunted by the... He grew on me.
He's lucky he found...
We share the same flaws, but I'm worried about him.
Any idea what's bothering him?
He's talking to himself. I don't know what it means. I want to help, but he just...
Well, he seemed okay to...
Maybe this is an opening.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, I was hoping you'd drop in.
Here I am.
Remember I told you about Karila and that package?
Yeah?
Okay, so I got the package, and a little later, this tells me to sit down and starts tearing my place apart, looking for... I'm scared, so I sit there until he rips. My blood starts boiling, so I rush him. He tries... We both go down hard. I jump up to get the hell out of there. He's not moving. He's not breathing. And his head... So now I got a dead guy and a package.
Go directly to the Sentinels and tell them what happened.
Yeah.
Don't wait. Go.
Freelancer.
Commander?
No.
No?
No. I will not release Cardea Dell's journal into your custody. Do I seem like I'm joking?
I honestly couldn't say. You're kind of hard to read. But I do feel for you, Commander. Working with...
She's an impulsive, untrained thrill seeker who's going to get herself, and I'll be blamed for it.
Not anymore. She's been recalled home. Dax is no longer your problem.
I guess that's true.
So, there's no harm in giving me the journal. Your ass is covered.
Never underestimated Daxia Dell's propensity for trouble.
I'm willing to take the risk.
Then you're braver than you look. Freelancer.
Faye, Dax, I've got the journal.
Perfect timing. Just bid farewell to my not-so-gilded cage.
Let's meet at the bar.
Here it is, the elusive journal.
Let's recap what we know.
Before her disappearance, my aunt was in the midst of charting the locations of volatile Shaper relics near Fort Tarsis.
It looks like they formed a circle.
Guess what's at the epicenter?
The Heart of Rage.
Yep. When the Heart of Rage appeared, it created a ripple effect, causing relics far and wide to go crazy.
Like people vanishing into thin air crazy.
That was the theory. Aunt Cardea disappeared before she could prove it.
From his notes, it looks like Talon agreed with her.
His notes? He defaced my family heirloom?
Focus, Dax. What does Talon say?
He thinks activating certain relics will lead him to wherever the caravans vanished.
But instead of bringing home their remains, he's gonna steal their stuff. Freelancer, my aunt, everyone who disappeared, they deserve better.
Activating the relics will be tricky, and I should point out this is all theory.
We've poked plenty of Shaper stuff before.
Yes. Let me know when you're ready and I'll meet.
Here we are, Freelancer. You ready to jump in?
Yes, I am.
Well then, let's not keep that big bad world waiting. Our contract is to locate an Arcanist named Matthias. Tassin has given us the last location where he made contact. The location Tassin gave us must be close. I'm detecting the camp's shortwave radio. Broken equipment. Arcanist made. And no Matthias. Oh, hang on. Detecting another radio. Same frequency.
Must be more than one camp. Let's follow that signal.
Okay, I've got a new trail. We'll need to get to the location I've marked for better reception.
Anything else I should know?
Besides that Arcanists get themselves in trouble by being out here.
About Matthias.
Brilliant and reckless. He has a reputation among the Arcanists. Not a good one.
Having a bad reputation is chapter 1 of the Freelancer's Handbook.
The radio signal is getting stronger. Clearly, Matthias established more than one camp. Arcanist located. They're dead. Still no sign of Matthias. Look for anything that can help track him down. Signal device found. We can use it to locate Matthias. This search is taking too long, and it's too quiet. We've got scars getting in the way of the search. Do something. These scavengers are always mucking things up. Clear out those remaining scars.
Radio signal?
Still working on it. Just fiddling with the radio signal for the next location.
I understand. Just hurry up.
Wars, lots of stake, I know. More hives.
I noticed.
Make sure you destroy any hives you see. Just have to work on clearing up the last of the scars now. Find it. And done.
This is Arcanist Matthias Sumner. Scars have attacked my camp. Need immediate assistance.
Matthias, where are you?
He didn't hear you. But I think I found another camp.
Okay, let's go. Hear anything else out of Matthias?
Nothing. Just lost the radio signal. We need a signal booster. Wait! Found one. Got a bunch of scars. I've never seen this much scar activity. What is going on?
I don't know, but it's not a good sign.
More scars incoming. Looks like they're using gates. I hate those. Very unfair. Yes, should be close. All you need to do is turn it on. signal booster is working.
I'm heading up the stairs, hoping to find refuge. Scar's in pursuit.
Matthias! He still can't hear us.
I've got a location. Arcanist is not at the camp. Wait! I have an idea. That's the radio we were following. The scars were taking it apart. We fixed that. I bet we reached Matthias. What's happening with the scars? Something has them enraged. That seems to be the last of the scars. Let's fix that radio.
What needs to happen?
Get me into the access panel, I'll do the rest. Access panel open. Starting repairs.
Oh, that doesn't look like a repair.
Would you just let me... Ugh, damn it! Hang on, we've got company.
Can it be fixed?
Yes, of course. Just deal with the scars, I'll figure it out. Looks like you scared them off. Let's take care of the rest and get back to the radio. Okay, I think I got it.
Are you sure?
Mostly sure. It's working. I've got a location. Patching Matthias through.
I'm calling anyone in the area. I need help. There are scars everywhere.
It works. Matthias, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank goodness. There's no time. I'm hiding, but the scars are searching. I can see them. You must hurry.
Just hang on. They're coming.
Matthias managed all these stairs to get up here, with an army of scars at your heels. Great things are possible, I guess.
Matthias, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm getting a read on his radio signal.
Are you okay?
A little banged up, but fine. You see that ramp up ahead? The one with the statue? Head up there.
What about scars near you? See anything?
Had a few spots of trouble. Near misses. They're quite relentless.
try anything dangerous.
Not to worry. It'll be a contained explosion.
I think you better hurry. You're dealing with some scars ahead. One less for Matthias. That's good.
What's happening? Matthias?
It worked. There's more track. The scars walked right into it. I'll have to keep moving.
More incoming. Watch those hives. Hives taken care of. Let's see to those scars.
You got it. Matthias, give me an update.
I think I see them. Just a minute. I'm okay. Haven't been this far into the ruins.
Just stay ahead of him. I'm nearly there.
We've reached the tunnel.
You're close. Main chamber just ahead. It's incredible.
Seeing some damage. Matthias has been busy.
Last hurrah. I'm out of surprises, freelancer.
Stay put. I'll keep them off you.
Much appreciated.
Where are they all coming from?
Scars have too many ways to add to their numbers if needed. Be careful.
I'm trying. How did you make them so mad, Matthias?
I don't know. I've never seen them like this.
We got some scar heavies. Could use some help. Look out! Don't know what it is, but it looks dangerous.
Rust Reaver. The thing's name is Rust Reaver.
I don't care what its name is. The thing just isn't dying. What the hell?
The scar leader's down. Let's clean up the rest of them now, shall we? Scars out of the way. Someone check on Matthias. I think we're done. Everyone's safe.
These scars. I don't know what to think. Arcanists and scars often clash over Shaper sites, but nothing like this. I must tell Tassin. Please. I need to return to Fort Tarsus.
Now here's where it gets fun. Time to make a statement.
Hi there, Mom.
Ooh, sorry. Feeling a little tired today. I thought it would get better with you back, but...
You okay?
Just thinking.
How'd it go?
I never knew where to start. How did it happen? Did the anthem bring you back?
I don't think the anthem has anything to do with this.
Of course it does. Everything in this... And that includes you. So what did you see out there in the world?
I met people who...
I knew I'd raised you right. You see someone in pain, maybe...
I'm doing what I can.
Though it seems like you put on a few pounds since I last saw you.
Hey!
I'm your mother. I get to be honest with you. Now, why didn't you come back sooner?
I was busy being a freelancer, fighting the Dominions.
Did you ask for a raise? That's too much for one freelance.
Well, I'm careful.
I was thinking you'd gotten married, settled down. Though I hope you would someday.
Hurt? When?
There was nothing I could do. We...
Hope you feel better.
Hey, you know how Karila had that package and then I accidentally killed that guy and you told me to go to the authorities?
Yeah?
So I told the Sentinels everything, and at first, they were not super understanding. Their commander, Vul, thought it was some kind of vicious killer. But after interrogating, I'm in the clear now, but they'd sure like to speak.
I'll bet they would. Did you give them the package?
I sure did.
Did you ever find out what was inside?
It was Ember.
The package was filled with Ember?
Must have been worth a lot of money. I just hope Karila will be okay.
I don't know. She was mixed up with some bad people.
I'm sure gonna miss her, but I won't miss all the act. Although, this experience might be...
Maybe. Who knows?
Can I get you something?
You know it. Layton, how are things?
Do we know each other?
I'm a freelancer. We spoke before. You told me you defected from...
Of course, of course. I'm sorry. I remember now. Not doing a good job of it, am I?
You okay?
I don't think so. No, there's a fog.
It might help if you talk about it instead.
I was a different man back then. Your opinion of me?
Whatever happened, it's probably worse in your mind than it actually was.
I wish that were true. For some things, there's...
Let's hear it.
I was a Dominion cipher. A surveillance tool of the state, directed against our own people. I tracked their movements, their plans, their sedition. I was very good at this. I was the unseen hand keeping the flock in line. When I caught one straying, they died. Many strayed.
That couldn't have been easy.
Easier than what came next. I also had physical talents, strength, agility, marksmanship. The Dominion put these to... I was sent abroad on missions. I hunted enemy ciphers, then mentally tortured them to extract information. They begged me to end their agony, which I did, putting a bullet in the source of their pain. There were so many of them, I lost track.
I'll give you credit for being honest. That was some...
A truth I can't seem to reconcile.
I can see why your wife is concerned about you.
More than anything, I want to be the man she thinks I could. The other day, I helped a woman and her boy churn some butter. It was simple. It was
What's holding you back?
The memories don't just vanish.
Your wife?
The curse of being a cipher. It's all a jumble. A single word could lead to a memory, and then another. When I'm thinking, I don't realize it's out loud sometimes.
What's bothering you?
A name. A woman. Aurora.
It's okay, if it's too painful.
Aurora is expendable. Collateral damage is acceptable. The state has decided.
What?
I don't know. It's a memory. I don't know who she...
Whatever happened with her, I think it's tearing you apart.
Can I ever be whole again?
Talk to your wife. Nadir could help.
No, the shame. I need some time to think.
I understand.